Welcome to Apotrix Games. I'm Larry and I'm joined with Bob.
Hello.
For Sea Life. Yes, we went to Sea Life during the Animal Crossing event in Manchester.
Yes.
And you drove, didn't you?
I did, yes.
And it snowed.
Oh, was it snowing that day?
It snowed a little bit,
yeah, it
yes.
snowed in Manchester area.
In the area, yes. And we got to the Trafford Centre.
Yes.
And it was freezing.
Yeah.
But we got there and we got inside, and what did you do?
I got annoyed at the parking and all the zigzagging and all the roundabouts in the end.
Yes, very annoyed. But I meant when we got inside Sea Life, what did you do?
When we got inside Sea Life.
Instant photos with...
Who?
Blabbers!
Oh yeah, at the entrance.
At the entrance, it's a cardboard cutout. There was
It took us a while to remember his name, actually.
It did,
But
yes.
did we actually remember? I had to Google it. I was like, that's a museum guy!
Museum guy!
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a few cardboard cutouts around the place, and we took photos with, I think, nearly everyone, didn't we? We had photos as well, didn't we?
Before we went in.
After
With
admissions, and just before we went into the main area.
You meant the greens.
The green screen photos.
And conveniently, I wore green.
Yes. So on a few photos, there's a part of your V-neck type area.
Yeah.
Which is just either blue or black or...
Whatever the background colour was.
Whatever the background was, yes. Black in a shark's mouth.
Yeah.
Blue
in the sea.
In the sea, yeah.
When we were sitting in the trough.
Don't wear green to a green screen photo.
Good job I was wearing a coat. If I weren't, then it would be my floating head.
I did think, actually, next time we go, if you wear green, I will hold your head so it looks like I'm actually cutting your head off. And then after the photos, we went through and learned about turtles.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
It was a very nice little room.
A little bit of a show, yes.
Yeah.
As we moved on to the next area, there were corridors we went through.
Yes.
With lots of information that Blabbers told us all about. Different animals, fish, crustaceans.
You saw the rabbit fish.
Yes.
Cute name.
Yes, the rabbit. It wasn't very rabbit-like.
No, I wonder
wasn't.
why it got the rabbit
Maybe
fish.
I would say a catfish. It's got more of the Salem-type mouth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because it's very, how to say it, very flat, that fish.
Yeah. And then we went on to sort of like a shipwreck area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw lots of fish around. Shipwreck items like a chest or bits of ship, which you recognise from Black Flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a big shark mouth. Was it a shark?
There was a shark's mouth as well, yes. Yes, there was a big shark mouth, which you stood by. I took a photo by, yes.
I think you went there as well. Did I ask you to put your head through?
No, I took a photo.
I'm sure I got a photo of your head through.
Did I? Did you? Did
I think so.
Okay, I can't remember. And then, of course, there was the jellyfish.
Yes, and the jellyfish room is very nice, actually, because they got the light, the controlled light, where you can change the colour.
We actually went with my mum as well, and I got her to press all the buttons, and all the jellyfish were turning different colours.
Yeah,
the light was, and they were reflecting the light.
Yeah, that was really...
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we saw different jellyfish.
Right, yeah, a few different types. Not that I remember what they were.
No.
After the jellyfish, there were lobsters, yes?
Yeah.
And lots of clownfish, or Nemos. And
Nemos.
And I think one dory fish. I think. There was only one.
I saw one.
Saw one, yes. It swam around a bit blankly. A bit like Dory. Yes. And then we went through a tunnel.
That was my favourite part in any aquarium.
Yeah.
Is that sort of tunnel where you see the stingray or whatever ray fish it is.
Different rays.
Yeah, that swim on top of you.
Over you.
Yes.
Yeah, just swim on top of you.
As in goes across in the ceiling part where you see their smiley face.
Yes.
And shark. It's those fish with mouth underneath, and that's really...
There was a sea turtle as
fun.
well.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was a nice area. Yeah, you got to see them swimming all over.
I stayed there a long time. I liked it. Yeah.
That was fun. Different sharks swimming all over the place. After the tunnel section, we went into
the meet and greet area, I would say, because it's
Yes.
got different tanks with turtle and seahorse
And seahorses around
Yeah,
there as well,
yeah.
yes. And
just a
we
big
got to see,
open area.
yes, Tom Nook for meet and greet.
Yes, we did.
Yes. And it was kind of busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, there
There
was
was-
a queue.
I think
Yeah.
because a group had actually joined us, so we went in kind of almost solo. There wasn't many. There's like 5 people, wasn't there?
We
And
went
then,
on a Monday.
yeah, and then we went on a Monday to avoid schools, and then this huge group came in after us, so we got quite busy. So I think I pushed my mum there first, and then we joined and had photos taken with Tom Nook. And then the next section was a big circular tank with different rays that were swimming around and around and around.
Yeah, it was. We felt that tank was a bit small with all of them because they swam very quickly around the circle again and again. I don't know if that was them having fun, but
Yeah,
I felt like
probably.
that was quite
They were flapping
small.
along the surface as well, and there was a puff of fish in there.
I felt that was a small.
And
And they were flying out with
They
their.
weren't. Well, they were flapping out. Let's say they weren't flying. But
It felt like flying. The pufferfish was weird. It had its mouth like permanently open, things
it was like
in its
tongue
throat.
type thing. Couldn't
Yeah,
quite tell if that was like a parasitic fish on its tongue or not. but
it looked a bit disturbing.
it did look very disturbing.
But
Yes.
yeah, it was a fun room, and you get to step on 2 steps to actually look down on the tank,
Yes,
into
you
the
do,
tank.
yes.
It was.
And then the curvature of the tank kind of made things enlarged. So it
Yeah,
looked-
that's a thing throughout the entire sea life journey. That all the tanks had that curly sort of
curvature
glasses.
to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where curvy glasses where you can't really tell how big the fish were actually.
They looked giant until
Yeah,
they
they
came
did.
right close to the glass, and then they were tiny.
Yeah.
But we stayed there to let
Because
the group past us.
But we were
Isabelle-
also waiting for Isabelle.
Yes, so the meet and greets, they rotated every 30 minutes. So we got to Tom Nook first. 30 minutes later was Isabelle. So we waited around that tank area
Yeah.
for that group to pass and then to meet Isabelle, which we did.
Yes, and we had the assumption, the guess, that it was the same person in Tom Nook and Isabelle.
It probably was, yeah. Different costumes, same person.
But it was a bit late the second time around waiting for Isabelle. Someone ran to that staff room. We thought that was Isabelle.
Yes,
running
yes,
in.
running in with the gloves or something. Yes, charging in. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, and it was nice and quiet that time as well because it was a Monday and the group had gone. So
Yeah.
it was Monday without children. It was half term. It wasn't half term.
It was the week before half
the week
term.
before half term. Yes.
And Mum held Isabelle's hand.
Yes, she did. Yes. So after that circular area, we go through to another area with various things. Gulliver was here. We found Gulliver eventually. Looking all that way through, and actually he was in this last area.
Yeah.
Almost last area. Oh, there was also stamps actually to collect, wasn't there?
Oh
throughout?
yeah.
And the one that was
They
in the
are
circular area didn't work. There was even a note on the board saying that the person in the next room has it, and they seemed very confused.
But anyway, it was
we got it
all
in the
it was all Animal Crossing residents.
Resident, yes.
But unfortunately, I didn't have any of mine on that list.
I thought they were similar characters, just different
But-
names.
But they're different people, different animals. Yeah, they're not the same.
So yes, we did manage to get all of those again, didn't we? And in that next room there was the digging for a fossil, which we didn't take part of. A very small sandpit. And then we got to be axolotls, and also
Oh, there was a pink axolotl.
there was 2 of them, I think.
Oh,
Yes, we took a photo. And then that's I want to say gift shop. It wasn't quite. It was where we got the photos, where we bought the photos.
Oh
That
yeah,
we'd
that
taken,
area. Yeah.
Yeah. There was also
the green screen.
the green screen photos. Yes, there was also more cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, the fish guy.
The fish guy.
That's the guy who hosts the fishing event.
Yes,
I think. Yes, I think that's him.
I think that's him. Yeah, you take him whatever fish you've got, and he gives you prizes.
He's either the fish guy or the bug guy, but it doesn't make sense for sea life to have a bug guy, so I think that is the fish guy. That's my what do you call it? My detective word.
Oh.
That's my. Oh gosh, what's the word? I need the word. No, you don't know it. I'll find out later. It's gonna bother me.
Juice. Okay, we'll Google it.
How can you Google it? You don't know what I'm thinking of. No.
Deduce.
No.
Arrive at by reasoning.
No, you want English.
Reasoning.
No, there's a proper word.
Reasoning. It's
No.
deduce. It's to come to a reasoning.
No, I'll find it.
Our investigative work. Okay, and in the next room after the fishing guy was the scallop guy, which I can't remember his name. I can't remember. Does he overcharge things or try to rip her off?
No, he doesn't give anything. Whenever you dig up a scallop when you're doing sea diving, well, it's not whenever, but sometimes he appears and say, "Oh, can you give that to me?" Like, give that to me. He doesn't buy. He doesn't pay anything, and then he, in the end, gives you a piece of advice, like a life advice. Like who needs that
for a scallop?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that same area, there was also sort of like a tank. It was a conservation tank. Had some starfishing. Remember the starfish?
Yes.
Yes. And I think some other baby creatures. I think you could have pushed them as well, but there was only
we had
starfish, and there was a kid already there.
Yeah, and I think, did you have hand sanitizer on your hand? And I had hand cream on my hand.
I think we had stuff on our hands anyway, so it probably wasn't the best,
No, you weren't allowed, but we didn't want to wash hands just for that or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then after that, there was the last kind of stamps. I think we went through different corridors. The last stamp collect, and into the gift shop. So we finished our stamps. We
buy anything. I got a set of pins.
Got a set of pins. There were some Animal Crossing characters after sale as well.
Oh, there was Timmy and Tommy. Was there? Or was it just Tom? Oh, I can't remember now.
Oh no, Timmy and Tommy, weren't they the cardboard cutouts? Yes, we took a photo.
Can't remember.
Yeah, we've been ill since. I've been ill since. Anyway,
so you lost all your memories.
Lost all my memories now, and you got a book of some sort.
I got a book for my mum, but that's nothing to do with Animal Crossing. But it's a fish book. Postcards for Animal Crossing. Yes, it's the Dodo Airline.
Yes, the back. Yes.
Postcard. It's very nice. I got 3 actually. Got one for mum. Got one for my friend. Got one for us.
That was it, yeah. So that was our adventure in sea life with the Animal Crossing event. And it is going to be around the country, I think, in a few different sea lives. It takes a month for each one. So, there we go. Hope you enjoyed these small videos and photos. And until next time,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.